Right, I just want to quickly talk about this morning, really, sort of how I've got to this morning. It's a bit weird, but good. You know, sort of at this point in recovery, just keep trying new things, really, and trying to sort of keep everything a bit fresh. And one thing, once you sort of get this sort of healthy, I suppose, or clean, I don't know what you. Once you start feeling this good, you want to keep it and you want to improve on it. And I've been watching and reading. We're watching a lot of documentaries and reading a lot about different diets and different ways of staying healthy, as you do when you get into recovery, because that's your goal, is to get healthy. And it's obviously a massive field. There's lots of stuff that's interesting. There's lots of bullshit. But one thing this week that really interested me was fasting, and you actually had done it twice before. So on Friday we decided, from Friday lunch, once we had lunch, we weren't going to eat again at work. So no lunch. Sorry, lunch, finish. So from 2, a fast, all the way through till we didn't eat until about 4:30, 5 on Saturday, and it was surprisingly easy, actually, to do the fasting bit. It was 1 or 2 times when it was a little bit tricky, but I was surprised at how easy it was, actually. So we done that, and then what it's done is it made me sleep a lot, basically, I slept a bit, quite a bit, but Saturday in particular, Saturday afternoon I think it was, I slept, and not just a little sleep, like a really deep sleep, and anyway, just feel really, I had a headache the whole time Saturday, just not a throbbing one like the usual headache. It was a sort of like a general one all over your head. It was a bit. It was a headache, but not like when you get the ones behind your eyes that are really killing, sort of very precise points in your head. It wasn't like that at all. It was just a general sort of like your brain was sort of doing something, and anyway, it had that sort of. It was the worst sort of Friday evening, I think. We only ate a little bit Friday evening, a very limited amount, and then got back up to sort of speed yesterday, and finally on Sunday ate like a small but full meal, and anyway, last night just the head felt so clear and just so the clarity. It was just brilliant, really good. And anyway, done my usual thing. Finished, sort of turned computers off 10, and then started reading. Reading the Young Bond series at the minute, and really enjoying that. The amount of reading I'm doing at the minute is just phenomenal. I'm burning through books. I've got 3 books out from the library, and they all need to go back. I've read them all. I don't think that's ever happened in my life. Anyway, so doing that, and usually that means I'm within an hour of reading. I'm fast asleep. Usually at the last couple of pages, I'm like, whoa, one more page, and then it. Anyway, I felt that coming, so I thought, right, okay, close the book. Turned the light off, and my brain could not shut down. Even though my eyes felt tired, which is why I stopped reading the book, but my brain it was fizzing. It was just alive, and tried everything. And over the last year, I've learned most techniques to get to sleep. Been in enough seminars and meetings and stuff talking about sleep, so and I was more than ready for it, but just couldn't. My brain was just electric, so I didn't sleep. So it got to about 2 o'clock, and I thought, this isn't going to happen. So it's happened a few times over the last year. I mean, only a handful of times when I haven't been able to sleep, and I've got up, made myself a cup of tea or a drink, and just accepted the fact I'm not going to go to sleep. Then have a cup of tea, read a bit, and then go back to sleep. And I've done that, and anyway, it got to about 5 in the morning, and I was like, this ain't going to work, is it? I'm not going to go back to sleep. So I thought, well, my eyes are tired at least. My brain wasn't, but my eyes were. So I went back to bed, and I didn't sleep at all. Listened to a couple of albums on my iPod, and then at 7, once it got past 7, I thought, so I'm going to get up. So I got up and made a pot of tea, which I'm drinking now, finishing the last cup, and that's where I am. And it's Monday morning, and I haven't slept, and I'm buzzing, and I'm interested to see how the day goes. I don't know if this is early days or anything, but it's still Monday, so still awake from that night's sleep, that lack of night's sleep. But I just thought how I feel. I feel brilliant. I feel really, really. My stomach feels light, and like my body feels better. But most importantly, my brain feels like cleansed. Really, it really does. I thought people I'd seen this, I thought it was just nonsense, but I genuinely feel better. And most importantly, I feel happy. Like I genuinely feel sort of just a bit better in myself. Can't pinpoint it exactly where, but just better, Quite bizarre. Right, I'm just walking home after a pretty good meeting. First time I've been to it. Lots of new faces and stuff, so all good. I knew the facilitator, so. But yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. I want to talk about how I'm feeling still, and I haven't had a sleep. I haven't felt remotely tired. I felt energised after lunch, and I'm just really interested in how this day's panning out. And got a text at lunch from Yachi saying she's super Genki as well, super energetic, super, just feeling really good. So I'm dead keen to see what she's like when she gets back. And yeah, see if this is just from like the change of the way we sort of dealt with our diet over the weekend. Interesting, so we'll see. Man, because of the rain today, I had to walk a lot, and that's the route I walked. And it says, feels like I've walked quite a bit, so I thought I'd just check it out on Google Maps. Walked 4.8 miles today. It's weird when you do it in the city because you really don't notice it. You just sort of charge through it. So I walked quite far today. Feel good for it though. That's my exercise for today. やっちゃん、今日もダンちゃんちょっとドキュメンティングよ。はい。今日は How do you feel today?
今日は頭がすっごいクリア。
なんで？
ファスティングか。
ファスティングね。やっちゃん、はい、ファスティングはどうでしたか？
金曜日のお昼ランチ食べてから、24時間2人でファスティングをしました。最初はお腹がめっちゃ空いて死にそうやったけどそうでも、途中からなんか慣れてきたっていうか、大丈夫になりました。それで、一番すごいのはファスティングが終わってから、頭がめっちゃクリアになって、もう頭のモヤモヤが全部なくなってすっごいクリアになったことが良かったです。
これだけ？
これだけ。
じゃあいいか。
はい。じゃあまた第3回目、私は第3回目、ダンは第2回目を一緒にやりたいと思います。
そうね。
はい。以上。
じゃあ。Yeah. Well, it's only sort of the second day or something, so But today was a brilliant effect. I don't know, just felt great all day, even with the lack of sleep. It was a bizarre day. So yeah, I'm just interested to see what effect it has the rest of the week and how it sort of develops really. So we'll see. Good night.